Today we are going to be iRacing at the Tricky Triangle, a track that is very difficult, known for having very big crashes, so I think survival is going to be everything in this 25 lap race. Not the best qualifying lap on my end, but we're going for a ride. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and let's go ahead and jump into the content. Coming from the 11th position, I feel like this is exactly where you don't want to be at. But I do feel like Pocono has been a good track for me in the past, so potentially we can make something happen. I think a top 10 day would be solid. Top 5 would be absolutely great. Go ahead and strap the TV down because we're going iRacing from Pocono, waiting on the pace car to duck off here. I'm sure the leader might jump it, and we might be 3 or 4 wide going into turn number 1, but fortunately we're on the inside groove. Here we go, boys. The green flag is out and nobody is moving, meaning we might be 3 wide very, very soon, depending on who timed this thing correctly. How is it gonna look going into turn number 1 here? It's gonna be crazy. Remember, this is a triangle track. 25. Oh boy! There went one of the leaders, wrecking them up. Will that be a yellow flag, or are we keeping it green? That's going to be the yellow flag at turn number 1. Can you believe what we just seen already?
Wrecking in the front, turn 1, turn 1.
How'd that do for you there, Kermie?
That didn't work out.
Obviously not. Be more careful next time, dude. Now you got a wrecked race car. It's ridiculous.
I'll be more careful expecting people to chop my nose off. Roger that, buddy.
If I was to guess, I would say that was probably bump drafting gone wrong here at Pocono. But now, we're well inside the top 10, up to the 9th position, slowly moving our way up to the front. But we're going to be taking the green this time by and hoping that same thing does not happen again. Pace car is about to be headed to pit road for the 2nd time today. Last time they took them very slow. This time, are they going to jump it? Will anyone lay back and take us 3 wide here? The green flag is out. What is it going to be going into turn number 1 and 2? Oh my goodness, trying to keep that draft right there, trying to keep this number 16 to my outside. We're up to 4th gear. Will turn number 1 be clean this time by? Remember, tires may be cold. The leader has quite a gap, but he's being ran down by the 2nd position. Great run. I got momentum. Just unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be anywhere to take it. The 4 is going to go low, so we're going to try to take him on the outside here, going for position number 8. Can we do it on the outside? We have the draft, we have the momentum, and we have the advantage going into the tunnel turn on the outside, and he's going to roll over for me. So put it up to 8th, boys. We're hustling right now, going to the front. Can we get 7th? Oh my goodness, it's a single file train going into turn number 3 right now with 20 laps remaining. Backing her down right here. Everyone is single file. We got a few guys experimenting with the bottom groove. The bottom groove does not have the grip that the 2nd groove has. But right now, I mean, we're steadily holding up inside the top 10. I told you I wanted a top 5. I feel like a top 5 could definitely happen. Now, we're seeing some side-by-side racing as who's going to try to get back in the line going into turn number 1 here. P8, let's see if we can get 7th. Oh my goodness, their momentum is killed here in front of me. Well, we got some deep cinders going into turn number 1 and 2, and so am I. Can we get the momentum up? Going for 7th, boys, a little bit sideways. Did we get it side by side for it? We might be side by side in the tunnel turn. I'm going to hop back in the line, but now this is going to give an advantage to the number 4 car behind me. They're side by side in front of me. Side by side in the tunnel turn often does not work, but will it work this time by? But there's going to have to be some give and take. The 11 got very sideways as he's half the apron that time by. There's going to need to be some give and take. Going into turn number 3. Right now, still side by side. He's running very high right there. I don't know if we're going to be able to get an upper hand through this. I'm in a lot of dirty air. Not really anywhere to go. I'm trapped in behind the number 3 truck. It does seem like it's kind of difficult to pass right now at the moment, but here we go. Full send with the number 3 on the inside groove. Got to back her down and off here. Try to get this pass done on the bottom groove. If we can throttle up perfect, it's going to be great. Put it up to 7th, man. We cleared it. Now, as we continue, we got to think about tires. They're side by side for the lead up front. This could get big. Oh, my goodness. The race is on up front. We got 3 or 4 guys up there going for the lead. They might be 3 wide going into turn number 3, and I think they are going to be 3 wide going into 3. Back down to 2, but somebody's going to send it in deep, and it may be the leader. I can't believe the race we're having up front right now. This is wildness, and it's reeling in the entire field. All but tandem drafting down the front straightaway is that inside groove. We got a couple guys up top, a couple guys on the bottom. One crash is gonna be big here up front. Still thought about taking them 3 wide there in front of me. Obviously, the leader sent it in deep on that bottom groove. Man, I'm seeing a lot of guys struggle for grip right now. That dirty air is killing everyone. We are getting into the picture, getting into the mix up here, not put it inside the top 5. Back in the tunnel turn, side by side. A potential, this may not work. A big gain on the line for me. Oh, here we go. Somebody got punted up front. There we go. They're wrecking high. There's 2 positions in the bank. We're going to gain them, and I believe we're going to keep it green right here. Can we gain 1 more position? Big block by the 11. We're going to make it to his inside. Hopefully we can make that pass. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it done. I didn't really get the arc I wanted there, and he is pinning me down a lot. But I believe we just put it inside the top 5, battling for P4. Next yellow, we're going to have to consider taking tires. I feel like we're all going to take tires. Look at the send by that number 11 truck going into turn number 1. I missed the corner a little bit that time by. I got to refocus. We're on a good run right now. We're on a great run. Better than I expected, but I got to refocus. Oh, he ran it high in a 1. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he tried not using the brakes that time by. I don't think it's going to work out too good for him because we gained a lot on that number 11 truck. 15 to go, boys. Time is running out. Out of control is that number 11. He's pushing that thing so hard up there right now. Got the wall that time by. Oh, my goodness. Did I just end my great run? I may have right there, man. Pushed up a little bit. I was trying hard to gain on that number 11 truck. Is that damage going to kill me? Did I just give this thing away? We were right there in the picture. Oh, man. This is not a track you can beat the trucks up at. And we just smashed that wall coming off the tunnel turn. Just trying to find the limit, man. And I think we stepped over it just slightly. But we don't have that many laps remaining. So maybe we can hustle this thing to the end. I don't know if we're going to want to see a yellow flag or not. If we get a yellow flag, we can fix the damage a little bit and take 4 new tires, and we might be okay. The battle for second place is on. Oh, almost contact there in front of me. Will there be any contact for second? He's going to give it to him. Big block down the back straightaway, man. They might be 3 wide for second again, and I got company behind me. I think he's going to say slingshot engaged going into the tunnel turn, and then Dave, he is. I believe I'm going to have to give it to the number 4 truck, and unfortunately, this might be the beginning of the end for me right here, man. This might be the beginning of the end. That damage just has not held up ever since I got it. This is a track you just can't afford to hurt yourself at. We really shot ourselves in the foot here today. I'm just hustling, man. I'm trying to do everything I can do with my right front torn off of this car. Trying to do everything, but you're just seeing it. Exit speed and straightaway speed. We are slacking so much right now. It's this number 10 truck is going to try to take me low, trying to get some side draft on me. Go down another position here. 19 is going to get me going into 1. That's going to put me down to the 9th position officially. But with things heating up front, oh my gosh, that lag. With things heating up front, I really don't want to rear end this guy, but I cannot see him. I can't see the 19. I don't know where he's headed right now. This time by, it's going to be official. Oh, truck into the wall in front of me. That's going to be big. He definitely got that wall a whole lot harder than I did. Already looking pretty defensive here by the number 19. I know he was lagging quite a bit. But we're taking 2 laps to go this time by. I believe we're going to get around the number 19 all the way to his back bumper, man. He should be hurt pretty good here. I really hope he's not blocking like this, man. I really hope he's not blocking like this. We're going to his inside. All the way to the inside of the number 19. He's just racing silly back here, man. I don't know what he's doing. He just slapped the wall, and now he's trying to block the field. Deep send below the number 19 as he's trying to pin me down. But I believe we're going to take him, and we're going to slide up right there in front of him coming off turn number 1. Willie Debo across me over. I think he's going to be too hurt to do very much, but I did miss turn number 1 a tiny bit. Now, if we get a white flag, this race is going to be a race, man. If we get the yellow, like I believe we're probably going to get if they don't make it through the tunnel turn, we might get to the white flag, man. I predicted we were probably going to go overtime. There's still a chance, as they're getting pretty wild. Are they wrecking down the back straightaway? It's going to be crazy right here, boys. Final chance to get a yellow flag. I believe we're going to race it back. I believe we are going to get to the white flag. Man, my truck is getting so tight. These tires are dead on this car. Car is hurt. But I believe it might be a top 10 day as long as we can hang on to this 10th position. We got a lap car ahead. That could potentially hurt me depending on where we catch him at. Hopefully he stays off the track. We're going to go low right here. Try running a little bit high there. Still try to get a little bit of arc in this thing. Make sure we can throttle up good and be smart right here. Here we go. Final shot through the tunnel turn. Are they going to crash or are they going to make it back around? Oh my gosh. It's getting racy there in front of me, man. I'm watching the guys behind me. That 19 is still being a menace and blocking the entire field. Final time through turn number 3. A top 10 run is pretty promising. Unfortunately, man, it would have probably been a top 5, if not better, if we didn't slap the wall But it's Pocono, baby. One mistake, and you can potentially ruin your day. I'll take a top 10. Not what I wanted, but I'll take a top 10. Now, the night team could have been trying to let me around. I'm going to go back and see a replay. I mean, he smacked the wall pretty heavy right there. He got more damage than I got, and this isn't a track. You've seen him instantly fall off. He went up a very defensive line into turn number 3 there. And then I don't know what he did here. I got to his back bumper all the way there, and I don't know. Maybe he was trying, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he was trying to block me or if he was trying to get out of my way. To me, it looked like he was trying to block me because he could have pulled high at any point there and he still tried to run me very low in the front straightaway. But I do gotta say, it was some great racing here today, boys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Now, I would like to shout out my Patreon members that are supporting this channel and keeping it alive. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you guys want to jump into the Patreon, there is a link in the description if you guys want to join. Also, I'm live streaming on Twitch nearly every single night, so be sure that you tune into that at any time. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.